Okay, so the career I chose was Child Protective Services Family-Based Safety Service Specialist um, in the FBSS Caseworker. So for this job or this career, it goes through the Department of Family and Protective Services, and so that department is really big nationwide. But for the stuff and the information I researched, it was for the state of Texas. And in this job, you have the regular hours of work from 8 to 5, but also it can extend past your normal hours than 5 p.m. Depending on the people you're interacting with, the families you're interacting with, you have to kind of work to their schedule as well. So you gotta be flexible with your hours for this job. And this job is highly stressful because you're really wanting the best for the family and those individuals that you're working with. And so with the high stress, you also got to be able to know how to maintain your own personal levels of emotions so you can put that aside and work with the people and focus your attention on the people you're with. And also the stress would add with the longer hours of work from 8 to 5. And the working salary for this is not too bad. I mean, it only requires an associate's and bachelor's degree according and other work experience. But the average for a year is 34,314. But it can also reach as high as 39,000. But like I said a little bit earlier, the educational requirements, you can have an associate's degree or a bachelor's degree along with 2 years of work experience and relevant work experience to this field, so like social or protective and human services work. And this work can either be voluntary or it can be paid, so either or. But if you don't want to get a full associate's or bachelor's degree, you can also have 60 hours of college credits plus the 2 years of work experience, or even 90 hours of college credit courses and then the 2 years of work experience. So just kind of depending on how much schooling you want to go for. But I mean, schooling is important, so I would suggest to get that bachelor's degree. But they also just want that experience, being able to interact with people. And so, the benefits, I didn't see any like specific for just this career across the board, but for the Department of Families, or the Texas Department of Family Services and the safety, there's medical and retirement benefits. So these benefits include some paid time off, even insurance benefits, and for like Medicare and Social Security, and even workers' compensation. So a little bit about your day-to-day task. You're going to be interacting with families and helping educate parents on if they've been abusive maybe in the past or neglected their child. You're there to help them know how to not do that anymore. But also your intention and your goal is to really just have the kids' safety in mind. And so you're going to interact with the whole family to be able to make sure that the kids are safe at home. And so that also comes with computer work and paperwork for documenting cases about families. But also, it means going out and actually involving with the people. So you'll actually go and travel to different homes to kind of see the atmosphere that the kids are living in. You're also there to just strengthen the family and to make sure, that they're better, and that once you're done working with them, they're just better and they're a happy family. And so your ultimate goal is to have the family where they can function without the work of the Child Protective Services. And the example organization that I found for this career is located in Texas, in Belleville, Texas. And yeah, I mean, Texas is mainly where I found most of the job opportunities. Of course, it's across the United States and nationwide, but mainly was focused on the Texas Department of this Child Protective Services. And yeah, I mean, this career is for those that are wanting to interact with kids and family and really help the family be the best and have those good relationships. So some qualities and skills you'll want to have is just the knowledge of the family dynamics and child development. But also you'll want to be good with people because you're going to be speaking a lot and communicating. So I'd suggest you got to be like a people person. But yeah, I mean, this career seems pretty exciting. Definitely high stress, but you know it pays off when you see families come together. And so that's it. And yeah, that career was for the Child Protective Services or Family-Based Safety Services Specialist as a caseworker, FBSS caseworker. All right, you guys have a good day.